Connor, you want to help me do a video?
No.
Okay. Well, hey everybody. I'm going to do some ribs today and I can't wait. I'm kind of excited about it. But before you can do ribs, you got to have a good rub to put on those ribs. And so I wanted to go over today how we make our rubs and maybe give you my recipe so you can try it too. But the first thing you need to do when you're going to start making your own rubs, other than buying them at the store, is remember that not all rubs taste as well on each thing. If you're going to use, say, a pork rub, don't try and put it on beef. It won't taste the same. If you're going to use something that's really good on chicken, it may not taste as good on pork, and vice versa. I mean, you just got to work with it, play with it a little bit. But I've played with a few recipes, and so this is my go-to rub for pork and chicken. That's about all I ever put this on, is pork and chicken, and then I vary it a little bit depending on what I'm doing. But let's get started. You're going to need a bowl, and I prefer to use glass or stainless steel bowls to mix my rubs in. But today I'm going to do a little different. We're going to use a jar because I'm not mixing a whole lot. I'm just mixing enough for a few racks of ribs, and so we're going to mix it in a jar today. So the best of both worlds. You got your steel and you got your glass. So let's get started. We're going to pop the lid off. So my rub starts with 2 parts kosher salt, and I'm using a tablespoon is what I'm using to measure today. I've got 3 black pepper. I've got 1 cumin. I've got 1 onion powder. I'm sorry, 2 onion powders. 3 paprika. I've got 1 garlic powder. And last but definitely not least is cayenne pepper. And I've got about 1/4 of a tablespoon of cayenne pepper. A little bit goes a long way, depending on what you do with it. Alright, once you get that in, I've got some paprika left in there. Once you get that in your jar, you shake it like a good martini. And now you've got your basic rub. And like I said, this is what I use for pork and chicken usually. Now if I'm going to do it on ribs like I am today, I'm going to add to this, and this will make 2/3 of a cup of mix, what we just did. But I'll add a 1/2 cup of brown sugar to it, and that'll be my rub for my ribs, and I'll use that on pork butt. If I'm doing, say, pork chops or I'm doing chicken, I'll leave it just the way it is. So get your notepad, start experimenting with some rubs, and see what you can come up with. See you later.